Hey guys, so we are back again with another Clash of Titans video, and for today's video we are going to play Yorn in the AD lane. And in this video I will tell you guys how to play Yorn and what are the pros and cons of Yorn, and a few tips as well, like to improve your gameplay. And in this match we don't have a perfect tank as a support. Like if you are playing Yarn, if you are trying to support Yarn player, always try to pick any tanky warriors, I mean tanky supports, because Yarn is not a hero who can just deal damage like moving here and there. He is a damage he is a marksman who is going to just sit in one place and going to deal a lot of damage like a damage machine. So as a Yarn, what you have to do is always try to focus on farming. That is what you have to do as a Yarn, because early game Yarn is not that bad, but compared to late game he is like really a good marksman in the late game. So in the early game you will be ganked a lot, so always try to focus on the map a lot, and always try to clear the minions with your mage, so that you will be having a lot of farm compared to all the other heroes. Even though if you are if clearing the middle lane will put your marksman, I mean mage, down, you don't care about them because you are in a solo queue match. And if you want to carry the match, you just have to do these things and all, otherwise you will not be able to do anything, because Yarn is a late game hero and people try to finish the match as quick as possible before you build up. So always try to farm whatever things you see, like these creeps and that vision bed, and you can also farm by taking the abyssal dragon alone if they don't have, I mean if the enemies are not nearby. So a lot of people were thinking like Yarn is really bad hero. In my opinion, if you are trying to learn a new hero, I mean new marksman, I will recommend you guys to master Yarn, because he is the marksman who can easily deal a lot of damage, and his damage is area damage, and he is having area damage. So a lot of marksman lacks area damage except Hayate's ultimate, but you know, in the case of Yarn, you will be dealing a lot of damage as well as it's a area damage. So it is worth learning Yarn compared to other marksmen. So right now I got stunned by Slim's S1 and I couldn't do anything at all, and I think we will lose this abyssal dragon as well. But anyways, we got the Slayer, so it doesn't matter losing one abyssal dragon. And one more thing, if you got poked out or if you got low, always don't try to recall and go back to your lane. Always just try to rotate to other lane. So if people are trying to gank you, for example there is a gank happened, right? So in that gank only I got low, and I didn't recall, I just walked towards the middle lane to just clear the wave in the middle lane, to just make my gold little more up. That is why I try to clear the wave in the middle lane, and unfortunately I got the that mana pack as well. So I got my HP literally at I came back to my lane at full HP. So that is what I am trying to say. So always don't try to recall whenever you got low. So right now also I'm having like 20% of HP, still I'm not recalling, because I'm not going to fight and there is no people to kill me, because already Brunhilde is dead and I don't think he will be dealing a lot of damage, and I mean this Omega guy he's not going to deal a lot of damage, and I'm playing really safe because the early game damage for Yorn is not that bad, but it is little low compared to the late game. So what you have to do is you have to always not to get caught in 3 to 4, 3 to 3v1 or like 3v2 situation. Always try to take this creep. It will just give you a little amount of gold, and it will also boost your gold a little. So I got poked a lot and I almost at 1 HP, so I decided to recall, and I already have this Rui ultimate back, so it doesn't matter. So what a lot of people will do is always they got poked, like even though they have 70% of HP, they will just recall and come back to the lane and lose like 3 to 4 minions. So those things will put you down a lot, and you can't do any shit with Yorn. So always focus on your waves. You just have to clear all the waves. Okay, so these are the things you have to do as Yorn. If you aren't clearing your waves, already Yorn is really bad. I mean, not that powerful in the early game. So if you are not clearing your waves and not farming in the early game, it will just put you down a lot in the late game, and you couldn't able to do in the late game as well. So always try to focus on clearing waves, even though it is a middle lane. Just don't hesitate to clear the wave, and always try to join all the team fight. Always try to position yourself in a better way. So as you can see, this match they have Omega. He is going to annoy me so much. That is why I'm just trying to maintain a distance. I mean, maintain a lot of distance. As you can see, at the end of the day, I got only assist. So it doesn't matter if you got only assist. Anyway, you will be dealing a lot of damage, and you will be having a gold enchantment. It will boost your gold a lot. So as you can see, I have 352 gold from that enchantment. I can get maximum up to 800 gold from that enchantment. So what you just have to do is you have to hit the enemies. Just you have to hit the enemies, and then it will just boost your gold. That's it. So always try to take the stacks, like take the stacks under the tower, and just go and do the burst onto the enemy. This is what you have to do when you don't have support, or when you don't have any gold lead. So always focus on farming, and once you got enough gold, as you can see, I have a lot of gold compared to the enemy team, like literally 2k lead. So I can just directly go into the team fight and do a lot of damage. But if I die, then the match will just turn to ours. Like the enemies will easily give comeback and do a lot of shits, because I am taking all of the middle laner gold, and I have to be responsible to carry this match. And if I die randomly, or just if I die for no reason, then it will be put us back a lot. So, and one more thing, in this match I'm using attack speed Arcana, which is Blitz, Fairy and Dragon. You can also use this Arcana. Otherwise you can go for critical damage Arcana if you want. In this match I am using attack speed Arcana, and the enchantment is gold enchantment and whatever, and the build is regular build like Fafney's Talon, and one more thing, Clave's Anti, Slick Sting and War Boots. So one more thing, I really don't recommend you guys to build war boots. You can also go for gilded greaves if you are really if they have a lot of stunts, and it doesn't matter to buy gilded greaves instead of war boots. Anyways, it's going to give some attack speed, and it will give you some magic defense as well as resistance, so it is better for Yarn to build gilded greaves instead of war boots, but I prefer war boots more because I know I played Yarn like 3 maybe 150 or 200 matches, so I know how to position him in a better way. So that is why I use war boots instead of gilded greaves. So this guy Omega is the only one who is going to annoy us a lot in this match, and they have like full of ranged titans, so see how much damage I'm dealing. So always don't just scare of any marksman when you got enough amount of gold or when you got enough amount of equipments. So I have like 3k lead, I guess, so if I just try to be scared, it is not going to help our team a lot, so I'm just going to be so aggressive in this time. Oh shit, we should have easily killed him, but anyways. So see, at this point I'm at 15th level and Crixie is at 13th level, so I'm just going to hide behind this AoE, because if I just stay in front of him, yeah, this is what I'm trying to explain. If someone tries to stun, it will just hit me and I can easily be eliminated. Just one stun is enough to just kill Yarn. And if you are facing Yarn against your team, like go for supports like Alice and try to pick burst damage heroes and CC heroes as well. So these are the ways you can counter Yarn. And if you are really good at jungler, like go for Murad and Quillen as well. If you try to pick Nacroth, he can easily eliminate Nacroth, to be honest. Not only Nacroth, all the other assassins as well, because Quillen is just coming with his invisibility ability, and Murad will just come and poke him. So these are the two heroes who can easily counter Yarn. If you are trying to counter him with other heroes, you have to you need a lot of gold advantage, but anyway Yarn will have a lot of gold because he is using gold enchantment, right? So it's up to you guys. If you have any other suggestions, you can let me know in the comment section. I will look into it. And okay, I will just, yeah, I expected, I will just, yeah, I don't really need this one, which is Blade of Eternity equipment, which is really a shit equipment for Yarn. Always go for Fenris Tooth, which is a really a better equipment compared to what is the equipment compared to that one, Blade of Eternity. Anyways, even though if you resurrect, no, nothing is going to happen, you will just die again, so better use Fenris Tooth. So that was a really bad play by Alain, but anyways he got a kill on Crixie, and I just flickered here because Brunhilda's ability is targeting me and I don't want to die really quick because I don't have Blade of Eternity as well, and this guy, our support, is just standing behind me, otherwise he would have targeted him maybe, but I am not sure. So that's gonna be it for today's gameplay, guys. Hope you all enjoyed it. So if you did, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys with another cool gameplay in the next video.